So, Stephen, we're here at the fire department. What are we doing today?
Today's our media day. We're giving our media partners an opportunity to get to know what's going on here at the Beaufort Township Fire District. We'll have a brief time that we're going to talk with Chief Bulware, and then have an opportunity to go outside and see some of the activities to basically be like a firefighter for the day.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, great. We're looking forward to having you here.
Thank you.
I've been in the Bluffton area since 1967 when I was born at the Campbell Telfair Hospital in Savannah. So, local to the area. Been married to my wife for 35 years, got 3 children, 6 grandchildren. So my roots are here in Bluffton. It's a great place to be. I love being here. I've got a little presentation that I would like to give. I kind of tweak it a little bit for different organizations, but I like to start out with a video. Okay? And what's special to me about this video is that we made the video ourselves. That's what firefighters do. We solve problems. We started having an issue with recruitment and retention for firefighters. It used to be when we advertised, we got hundreds of applicants. And as time changes, we've realized that people that like to work with their hands and get dirty and be in public service has fallen off. And so we were trying to find something to inspire and motivate younger people and older people that have a calling to be a firefighter. Okay? So it's 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Don't fall asleep.
See, we have 5 seatbelts so we can carry more people. If we overstaff for like a hurricane or something, we need more people coming to the station. We can have more people. This section here in the middle where that netting is, those are our attack hoses. We actually pull those out and put the fire out. This is a reserve engine, so this compartment's empty, but it carries all of our medical equipment. We have 3 ALS engines, meaning advanced cardiac life support. When you go into cardiac arrest and your heart's not beating and you're not, you don't need a hospital and a doctor. You need a team of healthcare professionals providing American Heart Lifesaver, American Heart Advanced Cardiac Life Support. That's what you need. And we provide all that equipment on 3 of our engines. Basic life support, we're provide on all of them. This is some of more of our attack packages for hose. These are some of our tools that can accomplish all sorts of tasks, from breaking down doors, tearing up roofs, things like that. Y'all keep going, coming around. On top of the engine, we have 1,000 foot of LDH. It's really hose, and that is what allows water to get from the hydrant to the actual engine itself. So I told you there's 750 gallons of water on this apparatus. So when we get there, we don't have to worry about water. We get there, we immediately pull out our hoses, we start putting the fire out, immediately engage it. Fires grow really, really big nowadays. Synthetics burn faster, not necessarily hotter, but definitely faster. We'll talk about the Close Before You Doze campaign. Is anyone familiar with that? Close Before You Doze? All right, well, you will be.
Before you go to sleep.
Absolutely, and we'll talk about that whenever we get inside the building. But we can go ahead and initiate fire attack from the engine. We get the water supply later on down the road. This compartment carries the jaws of life. All of our engines have jaws on there. We also have a rescue truck that has like a lot of big jaws that can handle like tractor trailers and big vehicles and things like that. But this is a reserve apparatus, so the jaws aren't in there. It's got ground ladders, so we can ascend to multiple floors and come get you and your loved ones whenever you're trapped inside by fire. If y'all keep coming around, I'll show you the rest of this. Just don't trip on these hoses. This is auto extrication stuff. You see we have some vehicles over here on their side. Again, 99% of what we do is preparation. So we train on stabilizing vehicles on their side. We train on removing doors, removing roofs, treating you while you're trapped inside of a vehicle, trying to provide you the best care that you can get immediately. If time is our enemy on fires, on medical calls, speed is our weapon, right? So by training and finding ways to become more effective and faster, that's going to give your loved ones the best chance of survival. This is our engineer's compartment. It's got all sorts of hoses and nozzles in it. And this is the pump panel. This allows different valves to be pulled so we can flow water from different areas of the apparatus. This engine flows 1,500 gallons per minute. That's 1,500 milk jugs every minute. We're actually going to flow water here in a little bit with one of the other engines. We're going to open up the Dept gun and have some water, some lines flowing, so you can see, just how much water we can flow. It's a lot. The whole.
There.
It's you, Tyler.
Yeah. All right, hold on now. Since you volunteered, though, hold on. So this is
Oh God.
this is our air pack. Well, I mean, no, you can tell. Feel how heavy it is. This carries 45 minutes of air, depending on how much work you do. Kind of pick it up on your shoulders, and you can grab this strap right here and pull down. There you go. The other side. And that's just a part of our gear, but you can tell it's, it's heavy.
Yeah.
For sure. We
Weight to it.
carry this, and then whenever it gets saturated in water, then it gets real heavy. Going without batteries. This takes 6 AA batteries. When you stop moving inside a house fire, because let's say you have an issue and you get hurt, you get hit in the head by debris, you get knocked out, you run out of air, whatever the case may be. This has a personal alert safety system, PASS. So whenever we stop moving, it's going to alert, it's going to chirp, and after 30 seconds it goes into full alarm, and my dead grandmother can hear this.
It's loud.
Very, very loud. Yes, absolutely. That was it chirping, letting me know the electronics are working and the batteries are working. And if we don't move, you'll hear it start to chirp. There we go. It's going to keep getting louder and louder, trying to prompt me to move. But if I'm unconscious because I got injured, I'm not going to move. And that's full alarm. And it will continue to do that. Now if I move, it doesn't matter. It's going to continue to alarm until I hit the button. So hopefully my brothers and sisters can come get me if I'm inside a house. Put my hood on, my boots, my suspenders, make sure everything's buttoned up, jacket, come over. Hardest part's the zipper, which I think we're actually going away from zippers, all the way up, clip, 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 throat, turn my cylinder on. I'm at 4,200 PSI, sling it on, get it comfortable. Oh, I almost got tangled up. mask up.
We always try first before we use tools to do. We don't want to do unnecessary damage. By hitting the door, he's figured out what's actually holding the door shut or locked. A lot of doors have pins that go up, and pins that go down. So shocking it just to figure out what exactly is holding it. And control the door. Now, for that. He's using the axe to actually keep the gap in the door. There's a lot of doors, the wood, it starts springing. And so by keeping that axe, he keeps it where he can get the tool back in and work the fire. He's going to control the door. Because at this point, if there is
100,000 gallons of milk. The wind's blowing this way, so we may or may not get wet. We're about to find out. Go that way. Go ahead and give it 100 there. You hear the engine rev up? That'll help to pump out more water. And notice on the windy day, there's a lot of more volume. That's a deck gun. Okay? Let that go down. She can maneuver anywhere she needs to. The wind shifted. Right there. And he can do that by himself. So while he's flowing this large amount of water, Michaela can be forcing the door. Lieutenant Sanchez is going around the building gathering information to help in his decision-making process. And Eric is getting water to Nick. And then whenever he's done, Eric can throw ladders. Eric can help Michaela force the door. He can put his gear on. A lot of things are happening at the same time very quickly. And that's why we practice, because 99% of the time it's preparation for that 1% execution. And he can do that by himself. So while he's flowing this large amount of water, Michaela can be forcing the door. Lieutenant Sanchez is going around the building gathering information to help in his decision-making process. And Eric is getting water to Nick. And then whenever he's done, Eric can throw ladders. Eric can help Michaela force the door. He can put his gear on. A lot of things are happening at the same time very quickly. And that's why we practice, because 99% of the time it's preparation for that 1% execution. Nick, you ready? Nick, ready? That means send water. That's got a fog nozzle. He can increase it, make a big wide fog pattern, or he can have a straight stream where he can get a lot of reach and penetration. And again, this can be used inside the building. It's simply going to be like a large commercial building. Walmart, Home Depot, a big church, things like that. It's not our go-to, but what we need, when we have big fire, we use big water. And that will put out a tremendous amount of fire very, very quickly. And it's only taken one person to do it. Bullets, fire panels, we use it a lot in training. You can hear it. Hear it? So we're getting that audio stimulation. You can see it, especially when there's a smoke. You'll see a little glow. And that's where the firefighters are going. They're just going to that glow whenever they're doing fire attack. That's their job. So we're not searching, we're going to put the fire out. So there could be, we can't see, right? We talked about that. We can't see anything. There could be a victim over there on the chairs. There could be a victim over there in the corner. There could be a victim, all the way at the end of the hallway. We assume people are there, right? That's what we get paid to do, to go get people. 99% preparation, 1% execution. So when they're on the nozzle team, they flow a lot of water, right? And this room may not be on fire. It's the room all the way down there. But what kills people inside of house fires isn't heat. It is asphyxiation, okay? It's smoke. Smoke kills people. So what's about to happen, if the science works, and hopefully it does, I'm about to flow a tremendous amount of fire. It's fine. It's okay. A tremendous amount of water in here, right? And I'm going to spin it in such a manner that is going to create CFMs, cubic feet per minute of air. And you should feel the air come across your skin. So what this fire team is doing is, as they are working down, the fire's reaching over the ceiling, all this smoke's hot, it's superheated, and it's coming out the front door, and it's killing people inside the house. So whenever I'm flowing water, I'm cooling the smoke. I'm reaching, coating ceiling, cooling the smoke, cooling the area, working my way down the hallway, fighting my way to the seat of this fire so I can put it out. But I'm flowing as I go. It's very important. If we don't do that, the smoke's going to kill people. Make sense? Cool. All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to try not to get anybody wet, but I might get you a little wet. Right now, you shouldn't really feel anything. Has he got me water, Chief? I didn't ask. All right, so we don't feel anything. And now I'm going to start moving the nozzle, and you should feel a lot of air. Did you feel air? Because I could right here. You might not be able to right there, but if you get right here, you might get wet. But that's what I'm doing, fighting my way down the hallway, blowing water and creating air coming into this space while I'm cooling and extinguishing the environment in front of me. Does that make sense? And then as I'm in here, I can move further in, and then I can do it again. Who has heard, I know this gentleman in the back said, the close before you doze campaign. All right, this is very big. It's big for two reasons. One, it works, and it's going to save lives. Fire department's job, again, we talked about 99% preparation, 1% execution. All right, but with that, we also have education. All right, we want to save people. In 2019, there were 9 firefighters died in the line of duty death. I believe there was over 3,000 victims killed in house fires. Sir? We don't have water. Yes, in double the water. Yes, sir. Thank you. So our responsibility, our mission is people. We are in the people business. That's what we do. Okay? So we are telling the public, shut your bedroom door before you go to sleep at night, and we will come for you. That is a commitment from the fire department to the public. In Beaufort Township Fire District, we make that commitment. Okay? It's very important. We will come for you. So when you have this door right here and it's closed, it keeps that fire out. It keeps the smoke out. 100%. A trailer door, single slab, hollow core door is going to prevent smoke and fire from getting into this compartment for a period of time, and enough time where this organization has the resources put in place to come and get you. All right, we're going to demonstrate that. But I cannot overstress how important it is to sleep with your doors closed. For your children to sleep with their doors closed. We will come for you, we will come for your kids. It's very, very important. Even if it's on the second floor, Division 2 is what we call it, but the second floor. We throw a ladder, we go inside, and we are saturating that building with firefighters to come get you. All right, that's what we get paid to do. 99% preparation, 1% execution. When we do that, you're going to see me do this drill. What did I say was my doorways? People, right? Mom and dad go to sleep, house is on fire, they're running to their kids' room. They can't do it, it's smoky. They're going to pass out right here by this door because this door's closed. Why'd they pass out? I'm getting off into a tangent, but oh well. It's my time, right? Fire code exists for a reason. When you become altered, you get smoke drunk, right? It's just the easiest way to put it, right? As you inhale smoke, you become like drunk, right? You're altered. You cannot have fine motor skills to turn a door off. That's why panic hardware exists in commercial buildings. So you can fall into that door and that door is going to open up to fresh air, and now you're not smoke drunk anymore. You fall down to the ground, you're breathing fresh O2, and you're able to save yourself. All right, that's where that stuff comes from. Okay, it's very important because a lot of people died all over the United States for codes like that to exist. In a residential setting, you know, who's got kids? You're going to run to your kid's room and try to get them out, right? That's what you're going to do. And you can't. You get smoke drunk. You cannot open a doorknob, and you're going to pass out right inside that environment. That's what's going to happen. So when the fire department comes in, we're going to show you in just a second, we're going to break a window, we're going to mask up and get ready and all that stuff. We're going to break the window, I'm going to enter the environment, I'm going to control the environment by shutting the door. I'm going to get anyone out in the hallway, bring them in here, shut the door, and remove them all outside the building. And as I remove them, more resources are coming to provide basic life support and advanced life support. They're getting airways, CPR, drugs, electricity. All this stuff is happening that fast. And that's the point. And it happens that fast because we practice. So does that make sense? And again, I can tell you about it, but I think once you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. And sometimes it's easier to just see it. I can't tell you how to get a first down, but if you watch, you know, the national champs, Georgia Bulldogs, you'll figure it out real quick.